Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Pelargir and we will not be leaving the city just yet. There are a couple more quests we can complete inside here. First of all, we'll need to collect some of these herbs for the harassing merchants back in the city. And we also need to go back to them to ask them for some food for their own people, for the other... I know, well, those are coursers. No, those are not of the harassing folk, but nonetheless, they still want some food, the coursers we found there at the west gate. So that's all we are gonna do for the time being, and then who knows, we need to go to Ostanglevet to investigate the years of Castamere, but we also need to bring a crate to Earseven for the dwarves, so we might not be ready yet to continue our investigation of the heirs. This tune also sounds very nice. Oh, come on, I was enjoying that one. Alright. Well, that's it. Let us go back to the guys in there. So, strangely enough, well, I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I was just gonna say, it seems we didn't have any quests for the brigands we found on the last episode, but we still have the chance of getting that. Let me get the food at the market, and we'll see if we get something else that will have us fight those brigands. Oh my god, look at the line. It's even longer than last time, right? This looks like the right place. What are you doing, feeding an army? The food will be ready in a moment. Just wait right there. In the meantime, take your herbs.
We started out feeding the shipbreakers and shipbuilders, but before we knew it, half of Pelargir began lining up for our food. We never expected to be so popular.
Barely any time has passed before Yura calls out to you, but first we are giving her the herbs. With a sweep of her arm, Yura gestures to the line of hungry patrons waiting in front of the grill. We started out feeding just the shipbreakers and shipbuilders, but before we knew it, half of Pelargir has come lining up for our food. We never expected to be so popular. Thank you for the herbs. They're one of the most important ingredients in our marinade. You'll keep that a secret, won't you? Absolutely. Oh, Tales of Lower Lebennin. Discount for Lower Lebennin. Awesome. And we need 12 as well. Simple enough. Here you go. If your small army is still hungry afterwards, do come back. Yeah, I wanna take a picture of this long line of Gondorians that are eager to try out the harassing food. Now I am curious as well. Why is this showing me like Hungary and Valdamarca Height? Alright, it seems we will be coming here for more NPCs. Hopefully soon. For the time being, let us bring the food to our guys. Oh, here is the Warden trainer. And we are using the exact same spear. Yeah, I feel validated a little. Thank you. Aragorn, yeah, Thranduil statue. Oh my god, no, we cannot leave before we take a picture of this, because last time we were here, it was really hard to take a good look of this. Once again, because the clouds were obscuring everything. Oh, no, 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 we cannot live like this. Before you can approach Aerthir, Nazar waves you over.
Ha! I remember you! Othor didn't think I would, but I do!
For about 10 seconds, Nazar squints at you with a look of intense concentration. His eyes then light up, and a grin spreads across his face. Ha! I remember you. Aerthir didn't think I would, but I do. How could I forget the one who supplied me with all of that ale? Ah, here, let me help you distribute the food. Aerthir hasn't told you why we came to Pelargir. Why we came to Pelargir, has he? After the war, I went searching for other wayward coursers, and he came along to protect me. Not that I needed the protection, of course, but he's a good sword to have around. That's how we all found each other. We may be stranded here, but with no ships to take us home, but at least we are not alone.
Truth be told, this is a tight spot we are stuck in.
We cannot agree on how to move forward. Aerthir suggested approaching Lord Sirgon for help, but even if Aerthir hails from Gondor, he is a stranger to them. I doubt they would entertain us. You mentioned that Lord Sirgon's family knows of you. Beriathan, if you're not joking, and I sincerely hope you're not, could you tell him about our predicament? Just enough to get him to agree to meeting with us. I've heard his manor is located in the northwest corner of East Pelargir, but you must know the city better than I do, eh? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was just there not so long ago. So, let me take the swift travel. I think we have explored all of Pelargir by now, so we really don't need to do that all over again. And let's go to Lord Sirgon now, and hopefully he will agree to help us. A card gestures for you to stop. What happens?
Days of peace have come at last to Gondor.
Halt. If you seek audience with Lord Sirgon, he has other matters to attend. I would ask that you... I shall talk to Beriathan, Celebra says. Yeah, please. Long time no see.
My husband is rather busy at the moment, but you may talk to me.
Hello, Beriathan. I apologize for the cold welcome, but the guards are only doing their best to protect us. My husband is rather busy at the moment, but you may talk to me. As you relay the situation to Celebra, she frowns. Her frown only deepens. Even after you have finished speaking, she remains silent a bit longer. I must say, this is troubling to hear. Pelargir still bears the scars left behind by the Corsair invasion, and the memory haunts us all. Although these Corsairs, they are simply men seeking a way home. To be lost for so long, unsure if they'll ever return. I can understand that. I shall help them, not as the Lady of Lebennin, but as myself.
Do not fret. I may have a solution.
Unfortunately, the war consumed most of our seafaring resources. We cannot spare a ship for your friends to return home. Do not fret, I may have a solution. If I can provide the materials and funds necessary, the Corsairs could work with our shipwrights to repair a damaged ship rather than build a new one entirely, and I dare say both groups could learn new things from each other. Please wait right here, I must retrieve something. Celebra disappears into the manor. A while later, she returns with what looks like a collection of papers and a sturdy lockbox. Would you deliver these orders and the lockbox to Captain Thandor? He stands watch near the East Pelargir gates. And once that is done, please give your friends these papers and let them know they are most welcome here. I would be happy to discuss the matter with them further. Alrighty. So let's bring the lockbox to the captain. There he is.
Lady Celebros' lockbox.
She did not tell you what this was for, did she?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she did. Then I suppose I shall find the answer here. As Captain Thunder reads the orders, he raises an eyebrow. Well, I was not expecting her to part with her heirloom just to fund this endeavor, but it is a noble cause and I am glad to see it. I shall take things from here. Thank you, Beriathan. Alrighty, it seems our part in this is done.
How can I be of service?
Take me to the west gates, if you will. There we go.
I can hardly believe it. We found our way home.
Lady Calavras agreed to meet with us, and these papers with the seal of Sirgan. Now we may wander freely about the city, despite every grudge she could hold against us. I can hardly believe it. We found our way home. The soft smile on Nazar's face so slowly transforms into a grin. No doubt the shipwrights of Pelargir have things to teach us, but I assure you, they shall not be the only ones teaching. Oh, this is so wholesome. Even after everything we've been through, after all the fighting and everything, we can still find ways to come together. Awesome. Lady Calavras has set a great example for all of us. I'm so glad I was able to take part in this. But now, we truly need to leave Pelargir and see what else we can do for the people of Lower Lebennin. Wild boar, will that count? No. And I don't think... I don't suppose we will have a boar slayer in Lower Lebennin as we did in Upper Lebennin, will we? Oh no, we do! Interesting. How many? 30 of them. Okay. We can grab a couple of those on our way to Zarsatrâd. Come on, die please. What about the wolves? For God's sake. Ah, oh, please stop lagging. Christ. No wolf slayer. No sickle fly slayer. Okay. Stop it with the Eye of Sauron, please. Brigand Slayer of Lower Lebennin. Awesome. What do we have here? Lornost. Strugglers and new threats in Lower Lebennin. Thamaaklam, Hatakavir, the ruins of Ethilorn, and Orlax Gil. Okay. And we need to defeat 30 brigands. Once again, I don't want to be too reckless in here because these boars can still pack quite a punch. doing good. Maybe if we apply a couple of life taps, that would be enough to keep us alive while we deal with these guys. Cool. What do we have here? Sage's Cover. Well, it seems we have found a very good place to farm this Boar Slayer deed as well. Much like Upper Lebennin, so that's good. I mean, there's a lot of boars in here. Well, maybe they respawn just as quickly. They do. They just respawn really quickly. Oh, please. Oh, come on. Okay, that seems like a good enough endeavor here in Larnost. And once again, we might want to come back here if we are farming the Slayer deeds and the tokens of heroism. We are still making good progress with these tokens, so I think we can ignore this for a little bit. And let's see if we can find something else alongside a lower Lebennin. Maybe we can apply a couple bleeds and dots on this boar and call it a day. And let's see if we find anything interesting in Erinos. Last time we were here, there were not many quests in Erinos at all. But maybe now we'll be able to find more. If not, well, it's on our way towards Zarsatrâd, so it's gonna be good. It's still gonna be worth coming here. Alrighty, that should be enough for that boar. Oh man. Awesome, still awesome. You did reclaiming lower Lebennin, okay. We have discovered Erinos. What else do we need to discover here? Ost-Anglevet, Malbarth, Linhir, Sarnhat, Zarsatrâd, Furukzahar. And that is basically it.
What can I do for you?
We have discovered Erinos. Let us double check in here if there is any quest. This is really small town. And there doesn't seem to be anything of interest in here. We cannot enter the hall. Okay. But we got it for the Explorer did nonetheless. Stragglers and reclaiming. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're still doing good. We're still doing good in here. Let's take the way north. This is also one of the regions that was added to the King's Gondor version of this map, because all this we are about to explore wasn't included initially in the pre-battle version. You might already know that, of course. But just so we are all in the same page. Righty, bandit in here, cool. We're gonna advance the deed a little bit more. Yeah, he's gonna die anyway. Another boar. How many are we? 23. Awesome. This means we are at 25. We have here a snow beast. I'm not sure if any of these ones will work for the deed. So for now, let us come to Zarsatrâd. This is where the Dwarves have met with the Gondorians, it seems, to coordinate their rebuilding efforts. Almost done with all this. Cool.
Greetings, stranger. Tell me, have you seen my friend, Gurayen, on your travels?
Don't think I have. No? Ah, more's the pity. I am quite worried about him. He went hunting yesterday and has not yet returned. No one else is concerned, but I swear I saw an enormous beast in the woods north of here, and I am worried. Will you keep your eyes open for any sign of my friend? I would greatly appreciate it. You will know him by his blue cloak.
My Warden, I am here in Lower Lebennin at the behest of the Lady Arwen Undomir.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. My name is Aerthir. I am Beriathan. In order to ensure that the land is not struck wholesale for the needs of men and the greed of dwarves, the queen has sent me to assist with the calling of the forest. She looks uncomfortable a moment and clears her throat. My apologies, the dwarves are our allies and have welcomed me hither. They are open to my suggestions, but I find the forest hereabouts dangerous and difficult to traverse. If I teach you what signs to look for, will you go forth and mark trees for cutting? Great, of course.
Hail and well met. You say you come from Pelargir with the great Tinido was supposed to be procuring.
Aye, supposed to procure and then return with straight away. His love for the Pelargir meat bogs him down once more. I thank you for your trouble. Here is the compensation he mentioned.
Your arrival is timely. I had been hoping someone like you might come our way.
This outpost is an important stopover point between the quarry and multiple destinations south. The road north to the quarry and to Furukzahar has been traveled of late by bandits. They harass the workers who are trying to move shipments of stone down the road and have grown more and more brazen by the day. Productivity has plummeted and workers at the quarry whine and moan that they won't make the trek. If you could handle the threat, it would go far to improve morale. Cool, we can do all that. All that is in our way of tracking. Tracking our dwarf friend. Making our way north to Furukzahar. To all that we'll need to take care of. Links. Oh. Cullable tree. Cool. I guess now we need to fight the beasts and see if we need them for any quests or deed. No. No on both accounts. So that means let's avoid them as much as we can. Indigo plant. Whatever, let's take it. Oh. Prowler. All right. Come on, cop. You don't want to fight me. Ask the bearers in Upper Lebennin and you'll see. You really don't want to mess with me. This is 2 out of 5. Here we have the third one. Ah, is that green? No, this is one of the bandits that is trolling the area. There we go. My first prowler. We still need to find a captain. A bandit captain, that is. That should be enough, yeah. Four out of 5. We have one more tree in here. Well, plenty of trees in here. Cool. I can see you there. Seems like we should be finding something here regarding Gurayin. But I don't know what. Of course, the fact that I'm starving doesn't help either. Really should be grabbing a snack soon. Come on. What are we supposed to be looking for? Or is this ring marker on the map just to point us in the right direction? Maybe, because I don't see anything here that might point us to Gurayin. Of course, he will be having some issues with the beasts. You have discovered Orlak's Gill. Awesome. Ravenous snow beasts have been drawn down their mountain snowy peaks by the commotion at Abonvasen. And we need to defeat a lot of them. Oh, for God's sake. Would you please come in melee range? For God's sake! Now pulling them all at once doesn't work because they do love their friggin' stones. There we go again. I got hit by the puddle. Christ. Stop it. Stop doing that. Christ. There's a trace of graying in here. I know it. But I don't know which one. Ah, you found footprints. Oh god. Almost missed it. These dwarf-sized footprints lead north. To the guild, of course, to Warlock's guild. I knew it. A tattered piece of fabric flutters in the chill wind. Give me just a moment and I'll do my best to double check this. Ah. Let me see, what is this? A roar cuts through the air. Glangworth. Turn to Malbeer, is that it? Really? Okay. I need to defeat a couple more of these lashers, so let me take care of that and I'll be back. Okay. That seems to be it. Let me make our way first to Furukzahar to the north. Take care of the bandits and everything, and we most likely, well, we will be sent back to the other camp. Eventually. I hope I'm making the right choice with this one. I'm trying to avoid backtracking as much as I can. And hopefully I'm right on what I'm trying to do. God's sake. Come over here, you. There we go. Okay. Let's continue looking for more bandits. Another sniper in here. Full. Ah, okay, we pulled a prowler. Oh my god, I'm having a little bit of a deja vu in here. Like the maiden song, feel like I did this before, and I truly have. A little bit. But if I keep talking about maiden, that's just gonna increase the sense of deja vu, so let's keep it at that. Hope you don't mind. I love maiden as much as the next guy, of course, but an Egoland Sneak? What is an Egoland Sneak doing here? That should be a wood sprawler. No, the bandit captain. Aegolan sneaks, no! No, you are in the wrong place. For Christ's sake. Alright. So there's the captain. We need 2 more snipers, 1 more prowler. Well, basically 1 of each, because there's another sniper in here too. Oh. Christ. Okay, we have 1 sniper in here. These guys have a huge aggro range. Aegolan sneak, no, no. No, you should be a prowler. I don't know, should I bog that one? There's no way why... No reason why an Aegolan sneak should be all this way here. When Aegolan was in... Losarnak. No. That doesn't seem right. Let me see if I can... a prowler. Yeah, just the guy I was dying to meet. Okay. Should I go back? Should I try and make my way to Furukzahar? Let's go back. I have a feeling after this we'll get the quest that will eventually take us to Furukzahar. So let's go back. Oh, come on, these guys have such a big radius. Doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. That's a little bit better. Levet, Malbart, Linhirt, Sarnhat, Furukzahar, I know where it is. And these 3 ruins, I think where they are. I think I know where they are too, so... Here we go.
You're the definition of motivated. I wish my workers had just as much get up and go.
What's this now? Snow beasts? I had heard the workers muttering darkly about some large creatures near the peaks. Even meant to ask you to look into it, but completely forgot about it. And look at you! You're the definition of motivated. I wish my workers had just as much get up and go. Well, you have my thanks for making the woods a safer place for all of us.
Profits are up with the demand for stone in the south and east. And we don't need distractions and detriments of this sort muddling things up.
Thank you for dispatching those thieves. Profits are up with the demand for stone in the south and east, and we don't need distractions and detriments of this sort muddling things up.
Welcome back. I hope your tree hunting went well.
Yeah, I would say it did. This may seem a tedious task, but it will help to ensure that the forestall growth remains, and that we prune where we can best assist its development and longevity.
Your grave expression tells me that you have no good news to share.
No, I don't. You explain what happened to Gurajin. Thank you. I hope his end was a swift one, and I am grateful you have avenged him. No more of my friends will fall to that beast, and we have you to thank. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, but you are right. We did what we could. Now, I am a little bit surprised that there are no more quests to Furukzahar, but okay. In that case, we'll just need to go there, grab the stable master, grab the location, and be back. Be back even to Erinos, because here in Zarsatrâd we have done everything we could, it seems. So we're just gonna grab the horse and make it as fast as we can. And hopefully we will avoid some of the bandits that have such a long range. I'm not getting my hopes up because, yeah, these snipers aggro on you from a long distance. Jeez. A really long distance. My poor Limbot is taking quite a beating here. Let's hope he can survive this, guys. Please stop. Oh, we have found the bridge. Seems we might be safe. Oh, thank you. Now, let me double check a couple things in here, because the road splits in here. If we take this one to the east, where will this take us? I wonder. Is this a path to a closed door of some sort? Hillside bug and a bandit. And this one, what is this one? A quarry. The quarry the dwarves mentioned. But there doesn't seem to be anything in here for us. It's just a ramp. Well, just a few ramps. And that's it. Careful there. Don't go falling on me now. Yeah. I don't know, maybe there will be another quest for this quarry soon, because you will see that in just a moment when we get to Furukzahar, but there is a closed gate in there that we have not access to yet. It's been confirmed by the devs that those gates will open with the release of Coursers of Umbar. So as you have seen, we will be revisiting some of these areas as part of the main quest, and maybe that will also include the quarry that we have just seen. I mean, we can even we have another breach of sorts in here. Supplier provisioner. I think this is the gate that will be opened with Coursers of Umbar. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. But I think it was that one, and if not, it will be one of here where we are just about to go. But yeah, this is Furukzahar, the settlement of the Dwarves of the White Mountains. I know, this is the gate. This is the one that will open with the release of Coursers of Umbar. God knows what lies beyond that gate. Really curious about that one. Yeah, I'm really curious about what lies beyond for us. Not just in Furukzahar, but beyond in Western Gondor, in Outer Gondor. And Umbar, of course. All that is really intriguing. Just gotta grab the Civil Master to complete our exploration in here. So yeah, as you have seen, nothing in here, no quest, plenty of NPCs, but nothing else. A milestone because yeah. Or is this the door that will open Sekel? It seems that this would be the door and Sekel will be involved in the main quest somehow. But for now, all we can do is grab a swift travel towards Erinos and from there, where can we go? I don't know. I don't know. We need to start making our way towards Ostanklevet, of course. The question is, do we have enough time for that? Maybe. Well, we can grab the horse to make this go a little bit faster, our trusty Limbot. But there are a couple locations in here. I mean, these two are enemy camps, and this is the old camp of the Grey Host. I really want to see how's the camp going now that Aragorn and the dead have departed. Would be really nice if there were anything in there to reward that the exploration in there. Who knows? We can check that. Or maybe we can make another stop at Lornas to complete the Slayer deed. That's another possibility. I am not sure you would want me to see want to see me fighting more boars. So let's avoid that for now. We can check this enemy camp, at least one of them. See if there is anything interesting in there. We can also make our way to Aerthir instead of Ostanklevet. I think we are a little bit closer to that. Might be worth checking out too. There are no more quests for us so far that I know of. Camp of the Grey Host. Yeah, this is empty. What a shame. Was worth checking out. But since there are no quests in this camp, we can go down here to this other enemy camp. Where is the entrance to this one? I'm not so sure. Hatakavir. Brigands at Hatakavir. Brigands have flooded the recently abandoned Hatakavir, so we need to defeat 12 of them. And it seems that's gonna be it. Here we have the entrance to that. Yeah, it seems that's it. This would at least help us with the Slayer deed. We're gonna complete the first tier of the Slayer deed just by completing this quest. But I don't think there will be... doesn't seem to be anything else in this camp. Oh my god, I died. I wasn't paying attention. Oh. In that case, I think we'll need to pop up Never Surrender. A morale pot for good measure. And we seem to be good to go. Alright, so we have completed Brigand Slayer of Lower Lebennin. And we have unlocked the advanced tier, of course. Some reputation, some marks. And now we have Brigand Slayer Advanced, that is 60 of those, of course. Oh my god, Brigand Leader. Come on. Stop it with that. Nobody likes when you do that. Alright, we are missing 2 of them. So maybe this guy here. And this guy in here. Well, let's see if we can leave the camp. Talk to Aerthir. Yeah, we need to go to Aerthir now. Maybe we'll get another quest to come back here, fully explore the camp. We are hard pressed for time right now, so that's why I am not checking if there is anything else inside that camp. It's huge, and I would expect to be something else in there. But let's go to the town. Let's turn in this quest and see if there is anything else we might want to do at that camp. If not, then I'll guess on the next episode we'll move on towards Ostanglevet, because that is our next stop after all. What do we have here? Aerthir.
Greetings, friend.
Awesome. So we now are missing Linhir, Malbarth, and Ostanglevet. We're almost done with this. And once again, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. This one is also a really small town. Gondor. Maybe later on we'll get another quest from him. You defeated how many brigands at Hatakavier? That's impressive. You're almost as impressive as the knight in this book. Almost. Thank you, I guess. Completed. Allied to the renewal of Gondor. Awesome. Now we just need to worry about getting to Kindred. The renewal of Gondor in here. Yeah. Still have plenty of things to do. Alright. The deed we completed. Some marks and points and the title. You have reached ally status with the renewal of Gondor. Great. 15 LOTRO points.
How nice to see a familiar face. Would you like to help me make trouble?
As you approach, Irene holds up a finger, bidding you pause to let her finish a passage in the book she is reading. She scans the next few lines and laughs quietly to herself before bending a corner of the page and closing the book shut. Not a big fan of dog ears, so repent, you woman. She spends a moment studying your face. You are not readily familiar to her. Maybe you've changed your appearance since your last meeting. Beriathan, she recognizes you at long last. Have you been well? I certainly have, though there has been some trouble brewing. It doesn't take much to get her to say more. Harassing, it's been abandoned these past few weeks, but a few days ago some louts came scrounging around, no doubt hired by the heirs of Castamere. Furukzahar approached them and asked what they were doing here. They said they were here for a map of some kind, and that they weren't leaving until they found it. They even offered him coin if he were willing to help them. She produces a map of Pelargir from her pocket. It's marked with various symbols whose meanings you can only begin to guess at. I assume this is the map they were looking for. What? Don't give me that look. I went searching through the place after we were abandoned. Anyway, the man says he won't leave until he finds the map, so I say let's give him what he wants. She produces another map, remarkably similar to the original, but the symbols are drawn in completely different locations. What do you think? I made it myself. If you're inclined to help us, go plant this fake map somewhere in Harassing. If you happen to trash some of those ruffians while you're at it, I certainly won't be complaining. Yeah, that's what I thought. We need to go back to Harassing. We will be planting the false map, and that's when we would have fought the brigands that we just fought a few minutes ago. But that's okay, that gives us an excuse to go back to that camp and advance our Slayer deed a little bit more. Maybe not enough to complete it, but enough to make a sizable and noticeable improvement, advance of that deed. Anyway, that will need to wait on the next one because we have run out of time for today. So that means we have reached the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.